Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Shoutouts to slow resets. So, this is a Kaze hack from the good old times when Kaze was making some mini hacks, experimenting his skills when he still wasn't a decom god and everything. And in this game you're playing as a Goomba. Oh, that's not nice. Need to ground pound. So the perks of playing as a Goomba is that basically you're weak as hell. Because, oh my god. Okay, so, yep, you don't really have double jumps or triple jumps, same commodities as Mario. Because, as a Goomba, you're only able to jump slightly. Also, you're collecting Easter eggs as opposed to stars, even though there are still stars in the HUD. So, yep, happy Easter everyone. Even though it's, well, technically just the beginning of January. So, yep, with this limited moveset, we will be making use of a lot of node blocks, sonic bumpers, all of those objects from the more objects patches from Kaze. I guess this is also a showcase of them. And I will be trying to traverse throughout the levels, collect the stars, which, by the way, they're non-stop. They're not even going to save in any way. Okay, this is not a great beginning, but this is the hardest course, so once I get rid of it, things will go better. I promise. Oh my. Timer dead. Yep. This is one of the greatest runs in the marathon. The first Easter egg is that this isn't run but a casual playthrough. Yep. My sincere apologies. But we're gonna get there. Oh my god. Okay, not the best. This is why the estimate is 15 minutes, even though the game takes like 12 in a single video completion. But alright. At least one big thing that the Goomba can definitely do is ledge grab. And considering that, yep, we have some powers over here with those pures, I should probably wait for the platform to flip. Yep, there we go. I will still blame it on the Sunshine platforms being some of the most annoying platforms in existence. But here we go, this is egg number 2. Now it's time to go to the other main part of the level, where I'm going to be collecting most of the red coins. Just put like 2 minutes. Yep, not wrong. Yep, nice miss. Kinda hard to judge where you're going to land when there's no shadows. Yep, here we go. Some more custom objects. This castle is also very bouncy, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Let's not go over here. There are some red coins to collect first. So yep, that's the life of a Goomba. Here's a triple jump, by the way. As I told you, it's no different than a single jump. So yep. It's kinda difficult if you're used to the Mario moveset. If this isn't world record, blame Andrew. Yep. I'm sure it's not going to be world record. Cable definitely has a better single video completion of this game, so go check out his walkthrough instead of this, I guess. Yep. And meanwhile, Thomas the Tank Engine. Just because. Don't even ask, it's Kaze who made this game. He and Brodude can make all the memes. And it's always gonna be funny. Someone else has run this game? Not really. I don't know if this game even has leaderboards. But there are definitely a few walkthroughs and completions of this game on YouTube. Technically I recorded one for Kaze for his channel, so you can see it on Kaze Clips. And this is why I'm playing the game on the marathon over here. Okay, so that's the third and last egg from this level. Finally I can be out of hell. I promise you, after this one, it's gonna be a different story. I'm gonna pick up on the pace. A few people run this. Oh, okay then. That's fine. And here's the side level, as opposed to the other side level that we just visited. It's a 2D level, and yep, we're just vibing. Keep going forward. And abuse some more of these objects, which of course work perfectly. For example, these blocks over here, you need to ground pound them, but for some reason they displace you to the left. It's pretty funny. And now for another mortal enemy of the Goomba, which I try to take on carefully, which is stairs. If you want to be speedy, that's probably not the game for you. Not with this moveset at least. But you can try anyway, and it will be kind of fun. And so we're out of the sky areas of the game, with the first 5 out of the 20 Easter eggs. Time to get back to the mainland here. Gonna take a little bit of swimming. I'm not tasked, so I couldn't avoid it. But it's fine. Now we're gonna be speedy with the main level of the game and just collect another 5 stars. Or should I say eggs in an instant. 20 eggs, yes 20. We will reach the 20. I promise. Anyway, so here's the main level of the game, which is old school fields. You know it's old school because it's the Athletic remix. Good old Super Mario World Athletic. I copy everything from the spreadsheet. Yep, and sometimes stuff happens when you do that. But it's fine. I mean, given how I was late, I cannot be one to complain. Yep, easy egg over here. Now it's time to climb some more stairs, because if it's not for notebooks and Sonic bumpers, this is probably the only way this Goomba is getting anywhere. Also, one thing that I didn't properly showcase. So apparently Kaze decided to go full in on the close-up camera. And this is the only camera variation, by the way. We are only in Goomba cam. When you go close-up, it's a literal first-person camera. I don't know why that's useful, but he made that change. Or maybe we should blame it on the Goomba model itself for being too small and stuff like that. But yep, if you thought Mario has it tough, with all of those tasks of another Mario Adventure and Extreme Edition, nope, look at that Goomba. That's a tough life if I have seen one. Okay, some blue blocks, pretty fine. Okay, this here is a scary jump, hopefully I don't fail it. Okay, that's a success. Didn't fall to the ground, so... Yep, taking it off towards the top of the level. Well, almost the top of the level. It's Forbidden Zone. Yeah, that's a thing I should have addressed. For some reason, somehow, a bro dude has taken this into Star Revenge 2.5 Remnant of Doom, and this model, covered with a whole lot of quicksand and just as many Kaze objects, has turned into the Forbidden Zone level. Okay, another egg, which is probably not the most, probably not the best idea to get right now. I should be saving it for last, but well, I can deal with this anyway. Just look at that sliding. That Goomba is amazing. Now a side flip, it gives you marginally more height as opposed to a single jump, which combined with a ledge gap makes this ledge possible to clear from here. Pretty cool stuff. And this is the last egg of the level, on top of the castle. Now I can just exit course and proceed to the main castle within the overworld. And this is a reference to Guava. These two, actually not two, 3 areas are all called Guava. Nothing else to them. And each of them has a bit of a gimmick, I guess I could say. This one being low gravity, of course. And when I say low gravity, I mean, look at this. Fire definitely sends you flying into the sky. We can also send ourselves flying with other methods, like that node block that you're seeing. It's gonna come into play really soon. Of course, since the Goomba only has single jumps and its side flips are pathetic, then slopes are kind of a mortal enemy, so I'm just walking off of them. Not really many faster ways to deal with that. Yep, and now I'm flying. Shoutouts to node blocks plus low gravity, literally. Also be careful with the collision over here because it's possible to get stuck and maybe even soft talk. And since this game is non-stop and I never had a save prompt so far, that means that if I get into such a situation, it's game over. And unlike Viper yesterday with the Shining Stars one non-stop run, I don't have cheat codes prepared because this game should be easy. Keywords should be, which, well, it's a different story if it is or not. Okay, so this is basically a blind jump off of a Sonic bumper thanks to the low gravity. You're unable to see literally anything, so your only cue to get on that tower and ground pound to be able to obtain the egg would be when the camera changes a little bit, because usually that means there is a floor which is not the dead barrier, which the camera is trying to go under, or to avoid going under maybe. Okay, now for the middle section of Gover. I think the Star Revenge 4 fans will be pretty fond of this one, if only because of the music, which again I don't get it. It sounds pretty generic. The one in 4.5 in the corresponding level is literally better, but that's just me. Yep, so... Yep, music. And I guess... Oh boy. Yep, I'm going a little low on HP. And even though I have 3 life, so technically I shouldn't lose my entire progress if I die here. One of the levels, and I forgot which one already, one of the levels will just crash the game and cause a black screen if you die into it, so it's kind of like a game over. So let's grab a Cooper Shell and a Blue Coin, which is, by the way, complete improvisation because I haven't done this before, and apparently the Goomba cannot actually use it to its advantage, because it cannot even jump with a Cooper Shell. How weak is a Goomba? Really sorry for the life of Goomba being so... I don't think I can take a second lava bounce here. Unfortunately, I have to, well, retract, and go for the other egg instead. Well, the FPS cam here. Yep, that's for sure. FPS cam for the win. Okay, so I will try to beat this area, get the coins over here, and then get out of here with maximum HP. Because the lava bounces in the other area for the other egg, they are kind of forced, unfortunately. At least one of them, if I remember correctly. Maybe even the second one. So I do need my full HP to be able to deal with it. But it shall be over soon. We are almost at the tail end of the game. So this would have been a great place to end this area off of, but unfortunately I still have to go back. Not my proudest turn, that's for sure. They actually are. The lava bounces being required? Yeah. Level design. I mean, looking at the character design, Goomba cannot really do much about those platforms over here. Maybe I can try to get on top of the Twomp, but in any case... Yep. Okay, this will be the last one for this area. I can quit again. And there's only one more level. This round does go by pretty quickly, so that's why hopefully it wasn't much of a problem that I was a little bit late. And welcome to Super Mario Galaxy. Why? Because he could make it like that. Still, the textures are Goomba textures, and we've got the low gravity again. This will be interesting. And once again, let me remind you, low gravity plus sonic bumpers equals level design problems. Because, well, this is a bit of a blind jump basically. Kinda hard to judge where you're going to land. Thanks to the perfect camera. Okay, this is the highest stake in the level. Now we just need to go this way. Evade some alien base. Also, for the first time in the game, I think, avoid this texture, which of course, since it's green goop, it's quicksand. Also, I hit an invisible wall. I gotta say, it wouldn't have been a Kazahack without me hitting an invisible wall, so yep. Delay marathon to Pet Gonzo. Any objections? Nope. Is there a boss fight? No, there isn't a boss fight. Whenever I grab the 20 tag, it's time immediately. There's nothing special about either the start or the end of this ROM hack. By the way, those holes over here are not bottomless holes. They will not consume you, even with how hostile they're looking. But that invisible wall on the other hand. Yep. Avoid the texture. That's the one. Well, kinda have to trust the single jump here, which takes away basically all mobility off of me, because I'm Goomba and not Mario. That, well, it will keep me in the air for long enough that I don't get hit by the fires. And it was a success. Invisible wall making its comeback, yep. Shoutouts to low gravity basically negating fall damage. Okay, so the final egg is really close. It will be time over, and then we can continue with the next run. Hello there, Troubadour. Too bad that I'm already about to leave, because time. That was it. And let's die properly for the ending. So that was Goomba's Easter egg hunt. All 20 Easter eggs. That's really a nice way to celebrate Easter, especially if you're a Goomba. Nice little ROM hack. Maybe a little bit difficult for beginners, but do give it a try if you feel like experimenting with a moveset different than Mario's. Thanks for the GG's. That was it. Next up should be something even more epic with the single star competitions. Or compilation in this case, I'm sorry. Yep. Have fun with the rest of the marathon. See you in the chat or somewhere around.